Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Last Class Podcast, episode 52.
Let's go.
With your co-host, Pablo.
And Matthew.
And today we got a special guest.
My name is Kai, and I go here at GGC.
Welcome.
Welcome, bro. How you doing, man?
I feel good, bro. How you guys doing?
Man, we're doing great.
Doing great.
Yes, sir. You know, Halloween just passed. You know, yesterday we had a few parties to go to. It was fun. You know, it was great.
Oh, I feel it.
What'd you do for Halloween?
I was working. Got to get to the bag, but at least I got my siblings out there. You know?
Yeah, bro.
That was good.
What'd you do, Chilo?
What I do?
Yeah.
I want to work out with you.
Oh, yeah. So, guys, like, first workouts with Matt. Chilo, tell me, how did you experience? How was the experience, man?
It was a pretty good experience.
What did we hit today?
I'm playing. We hit
yesterday?
back and buys.
Yes. Okay, now, like, run me through how are you feeling in the beginning, middle, and then end of the workout?
All right. At first, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go in the game. I'm gonna go work out. Matthew, I mean, people say you go through hell with him, so I'm like, all right, bet, I'm down for it.
Right.
At first, I'm like, okay, that's cool. In the middle, I'm like, oh shit. Okay, we getting there.
It's getting serious.
At the end, bro. I couldn't like lift anything. Not even a 5 pound, bro.
Right.
Nah, 10, 15.
Oh yeah. Well, you could lift the 5s, but not the 10s. The 10s, you were like, you was getting there, but you was struggling like hard as fuck.
And then but I was like at the end, bro. At the last, bro, I'm telling you, I was like so close to just letting things out, bro.
Bro, this man was about to let it go. I'm like, the trash can is right there, dude. If you need to go, the bathroom is right next to the trash can. So if you need to go, do not do that here, because then we're gonna have to call people to come clean all of it up. It's gonna be a bitch to do, bro.
Yeah, and then it was like the last one. I went and go ahead and did it, bro.
It was that last set,
Fuck.
that bicep burning right there. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Man, I remember my first day working out back and buys with Matt. That was a lot, because I used to work out, previously before me and Matt knew each other.
Yeah.
And we were like, hey, let's do back and buys. Normally, I do different muscle groups by themselves.
Yeah.
And I went in there. My back was hurting, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Next day, I didn't not want to leave bed. We had the same class, too. Next day, he was like, yo, where you at? I was like, yo. Oh, I'm in bed, bro. I ain't coming out there.
It's like, what do you mean you're in bed, bro? Get your ass up. Let's go to work out. He was like, nah, bro.
But I'm actually surprised. I'm actually not as sore as I thought I was gonna be.
Okay, bet. We'll do shoulders.
Nah, hold on.
We'll do shoulders and tries.
I didn't say.
We'll do shoulders and tries.
I didn't say that it was
about after that.
That shoulder circuit.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Hey, how do you feel about
next
that
time.
shoulder circuit that we did?
I'm not gonna lie. That shoulder circuit, it's gonna be a lot for your first time. I ain't gonna lie, but it definitely hits everything for your shoulders.
All right.
I mean, that pump.
And then your triceps too.
I like my triceps.
The horseshoes, bro.
Horseshoes.
Bro, I don't know if it was the first time we worked out together, or was it like, I feel like it was around like that first like week and some change. We were doing like core and whatnot. We were doing like jump ropes and stuff like that in that one physical room where the boxing is and all that. And then we were doing a burnout, and then we were doing like we were doing push-ups, right? Or diamond push-ups. And then, bro, next thing you know, he gets a phone call, right? But dude, I'm hitting my last diamond push-up, and then I just feel a freaking my right tricep, bro. It just starts cramping and cramp, bro. Like, he saw the whole outline. It was like what was it? You said,
Bro, I call it a horseshoe.
bro,
Every time,
that shit.
you flex it.
Oh my! You said what?
Every time you flex it, you see
Yeah, I can't do it right now. But Jesus, bro. Every time I think about that, bro, it's just pain, and I'm over here like fuck, and he's just like, what? I'm like, I got a cramp. He's like, nah. I'm like, you don't see this shit. And he just saw it was like pulsing, and he was like, "Oh shit!" But he started laughing. I'm like, "What are you laughing for?"
And I was because of how it was, like, because I was on the phone talking with my cousin, and we're in the middle of doing it. I was like, "Hang on, I'll get back into it." And I turn and I see him turned over,
just straight arm, just damn it, fuck! I was literally just going into shock, bro. That shit was crazy.
But it was a good experience, Matthew.
Oh yeah.
And the thing is, like, no pain, no gain, bro. So I gotta go through it to get there.
Get through it.
Exactly.
It's all good.
But I mean, dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, we're gonna hit shoulders, and then you got to do my chest and try workout, which is amazing and lovely. And then, if I had my right knee,
Bro,
perfect,
we can
hit the legs.
We can hit legs, bro. Right leg only.
Oh, so my injured leg only. Okay, cool. Yeah, you know how. I know, bro. But anyways, going
No, but
back
Lex
to
is
you,
good,
bro.
though.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. Going back to you, man. So, what are you studying, man?
I study film. I've been into film ever since I was a little kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I've always wanted to produce my own films and stuff like that. Now,
Okay.
when I act, I probably do voice acting. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
I feel like
okay.
that's a lot easier for me because I'm a little bit camera shy every time,
Oh.
but or from time to time. But I've always wanted to make a film that will leave a lasting mark, not even just for me, but for other people that watch it. You know, that has a deep message and stuff like that.
For sure.
Have you thought about like a film that, like, you know, have you been creating something like in your head, like, you know, on your own time that you've been wanting to create?
I do write a lot, and I always try to make the perfect scenario in my head, and then I'll definitely end up overthinking it. And I was like, yo, I have to come back to it.
Right.
Because the last thing you want to do when it comes to like this perfection is make something that's really cliche or like really cringy. But the thing is about this perfection and business is that most ideas aren't really your own. You're gonna end up taking something.
Okay. All right.
What's your favorite film?
Favorite film? Oh, that's crazy. I think if I had to choose one, I'd probably have to choose The Count of Monte Cristo. It's a very old movie. It's a romance movie. Just going into it, just how the main character had everything taken from him and then had to come back to take everything, or that
To make it up.
to make it up.
Wow. What did that movie show you?
It showed me that like you really have to watch your surroundings. Like even your closest friend could really be your enemy, no matter like who it is. I mean,
Hey, listen. Man.
no offense, because I love you. You're my best friend. I know you never do me wrong. Don't get me wrong. But in that movie, it definitely goes to show that like you have to watch all your surroundings because his best friend was after his legacy and his woman. So he basically framed him, put him like 13 years in prison. Married his girl.
Yo.
And, yeah, exactly. So it's crazy. It's really crazy.
Wow. Okay.
Hey,
That's
but
crazy.
honestly, nowadays you just gotta trust yourself.
Yeah,
honestly.
you gotta have eyes in the back of your head too.
Always.
Be
always.
prepared,
You don't
man. You
know,
never
man.
know who's gonna, stab your back in the future.
Keep that grass low.
Yeah. So did that like movie inspire you to, start making films, or what type of films would you wanna,
What's up, friends? I want to make
Correct.
so. I don't know if y'all seen it, but like Tron Legacy, like I feel like that movie was before its time, just because of how like graphic.
You haven't
it was.
watched Tron? What?
Nah.
Oh man, we
my
got to put you on.
Okay.
Dude, after this, bro.
Tron Legacy, that like how the movie was, the setting, the movie, like the music in it.
2055, bro. Some
Yeah,
crazy
bro.
stuff right
It
now.
puts you in a different world, and it made me want to like the fighting choreography, everything like that made me want to like really get into it. Even if I wasn't like in the movie, even like behind the scenes, definitely like directing people, the right movements, stuff like that. That's what really made me want to get into movies.
Okay.
That's amazing, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I really like that movies. Those movies right there, Tron, bro. Oh my god, the discs, bro. That's it. I always like, bro. Imagine if we make, the
Like
government
special effects,
made
like
that.
it was insane, dude.
Yeah, I know, man. That shit was crazy. Like you said, it was ahead of its time for real, man. It was wild, man. So, what do you do as your occupation right now, currently?
Right now, I'm a photographer. Right now,
Okay.
Full-time photographer. Currently working on getting my own business for that.
Lovely.
Nice.
Okay.
But I do a lot of like sports, cars, portrait. I prefer to call myself a jack of all trades when it comes to that term of being a photographer.
Shit,
All right.
what about podcasts?
I'll do that too, man. I've done that before.
How'd that go?
It was good. It was a good experience, but I wouldn't work for that guy again. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No, you wouldn't work for him again, or you wouldn't work for like just doing podcasts and whatnot.
No, I just wouldn't work for him. I mean, I
cool.
like the idea of making podcasts, setting up cameras, making sure all the sound sounds good and everything like that. But also make sure I'm working for the right guy. Because the last thing
not
I
a
want to do is work for a dickhead in a sense, and that's what he was. I mean, I remember it was maybe my third or fourth day on the job. I had to drive an hour out, so I'm like, hey, look, the day before I got pulled over. Like,
I remember this.
Probably the scariest situation I've ever been in. First time I got pulled over. Luckily, the officer let me go with a warning. But my back brake light was out and my tags were expired. I had no idea.
Oof.
So it could have been way worse too, because I mean, I'm not gonna say, but we all know what we're saying,
Huh? No, I don't. What do you mean?
I mean, black guy, white cop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that.
Okay, I see what you
So
mean.
I was scared for my life.
I
But,
got you.
you know, I tell him, like, look, man, I told the guy over me. I was like, look, let the boss know I'm not coming in. I got stuff I got to do with my car. Last thing I want to do is put my life in danger.
Yeah, for sure.
And,
Life
like,
first.
And the guy called me. He was like, hey, man, you know, I'm really disappointed in you. I was like,
Huh?
Why? And then he was like, did I tell you about my dog? I was like, your dog? I was like, no. I was like, did I tell you about my cat? I was like, nah. He was like, then it doesn't matter. You just didn't show up when I needed you. And I was like, okay. And then after that, I was like, I'm not going to continue to work for a guy who can't seem to value that, like, my life was, you know, it wasn't necessarily in danger, but it could have been. And I would not want to put myself in that aspect. And I tell my people that, like, that I work with now, I'm like, hey, look, like, if something happens and you can't make it, I understand. I'd rather you be okay than me try to force you to be somewhere and it puts your life in danger.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah, man, because honestly, you never know what could have happened, bro. Like, that shit could have went completely south. Thank God it didn't, though.
Yeah, thank God it
what I'm
didn't.
saying?
But,
But shoot, bro. I'm glad you're here.
Same.
You know?
Safe and sound.
Of course, dude. Are there any, what's your, like, specifically, what type of photography do you prefer?
I prefer.
Yeah, that you like the most?
I'd say I really like it's between two. I really like sports and I really like the automotive because of the Fast and Furious franchise and stuff like that.
Ooh. You know what's up with that one.
I always like how the cars look, especially from behind the camera and stuff like that. But sports, it's such a different dynamic because it's more so, instead of dealing with cars and like the person behind the wheel, you're dealing with the player himself or herself.
Right.
And you get to build a connection with that player, and it's completely like a different thing. Because my cousin plays high school football at Appalachia. You know, it was a tough time. Yeah.
Wow.
But building that connection with the coaching staff, all the different players, it's different. It's unique.
Speaking of that, so I saw you posted something. So I seen The Rock went to Appalachian State at their first game, right?
Oh, yeah.
So how'd that go, bro?
I'm not gonna lie, that was surreal. I mean, like, I've always wanted to meet The Rock. And I remember I took pictures. I was probably like within 6 feet of him, crouched down taking pictures, and I was like, can I like shake his hand? And like in my head, like, can I like go like, hey, can I, you know? But nah, I mean, but seeing him, it's like you don't think like he's real. Like,
Really?
I mean, like that's a big guy. I'm not
Dog,
gonna lie.
what?
I mean,
oh my gosh.
he's probably like 6'7",
Oh,
290, 280.
Lord.
I'm like, dude.
Straight up muscle, though.
Yeah, that's straight muscle. And I was like, jeez. But being around him, it was cool. It was like a calm presence.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Could you relate it to like the John Cena aura, the Kai Cenat? Yeah. So like, could that like relate into a sense or no?
Kind of, sort of. I mean, it's probably because I've always looked up to The Rock, especially when I was a younger
Ooh.
kid. So like seeing that was a personal thing for me.
Yeah.
And eventually I did get to shake his hand right before he left. Because,
nice.
he couldn't stay the whole game because he
Right,
had that
for sure.
WWE event, I think the next day. They called all the camera people back there. So right before we got, because they made him pull up in this big ass Humvee. And I mean, like the ones you see in like Fast and Furious where it's like a lifted truck.
Oh,
so I'm like,
dang. Like, I would like to take a picture of that. Like, yeah.
But I was able to shake his hand and I shook his daughter's hand.
Aw.
So like, I was like, dang. That's a flex, but I mean,
Did you shake their hands? No.
No, I never. Yeah, well, I put my hand behind my back. No.
I'm never washing his hand again.
Never. But I looked at him. I was like, "Yo, do you mind if I shake your hand?" And he was like, "Yeah, man, of course." And he commented. He was like, "Dang, you lucky to be in the gym." And I was like, "Yeah, I win. Yeah, I won.
Let's go." Like, he's telling me that? Like, oh gosh.
Exactly." But like for my personal reason, it's probably because I was in a really, really dark place as a younger kid, and like seeing him in WWE and other his movies, like Doom. It wasn't his favorite movie, but seeing him act in Doom made me like, dang, I can look up to him. You know.
Okay.
Wow. That's a nice story. You met somebody you always wanted, you looked up to.
Your idol, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
exactly.
Like, that's
Which, bro, imagine in the future, direct a movie, bro's in the cast.
Bro, that's,
bro, you know
that's
how-
a dream come true.
I don't
honestly.
know. Like, I don't know if you remember me, but you shook my hand. We shook hands at the Appalachian football game. He's like, "Yeah, man, I remember you." He was like,
Yeah.
like, you know, how would you feel if he remembers you?
That'd
He's just
be
like,
sick.
dog, what?
Ecstatic, and then Ryan Reynolds is number 2. Got to meet him. Now.
Oh, what? You know how them two in a movie together, bro? You know those movies.
That'd be
Gosh,
ridiculous.
that'd be so funny,
Exactly.
man. I don't know why, but I heard Ryan Reynolds was like he was an asshole to his co-star. You remember Deadpool, the first one, right?
Oh yeah, I've heard about that.
Yeah, bro. He was a dickhead to him. Like, I don't know why, or if he was just being. I don't know what it was. Like,
I think it's different for a lot of actors because sometimes a lot of actors are all about business and getting it done the first try, and a lot of them are like, "Yo, like we can have fun with it still at the end of the day."
right.
But I don't know. There's a lot of drama when it comes to the acting profession, just because you're not there. It's hearsay, and then a lot of reporters can also trip up your words, regardless.
That's
so.
true.
I feel like you just have to be there in that moment to know. But
Right.
that goes to what is it? The Iron Man movie. The guy that first played Rhodey.
Yeah.
He wanted more pay, and they're like, "We're not going to give you the more pay.
Okay.
We're going to hire the other guy." And he's been in every other Avengers and Iron Man movie since then.
Shoot.
Yeah, that's
Don't be greedy.
Yeah, bro.
yeah.
100%.
Look how like the franchise ended off.
what I'm
Good.
saying.
So bro missed out on a huge
a
opportunity.
lot of bread too. Like he got into a lot of other Marvel movies and whatnot. So it's just like, dude.
Have you seen him in another movie though?
No.
Which one? The first Rhodey?
Yeah.
I seen him in Best Man Holiday. I think 1 and 2. Seen him in Iron Man, but I haven't seen him in anything since that Iron Man movie. Or it was probably like a short film with Kevin Hart, I think. But I haven't seen him in anything big.
What's your okay? I think you already said this, but what's your favorite movie with The Rock? Said it was Doom.
Yeah, I like Doom.
Okay.
Doom was good, but like seeing him in Fast 5 was also really cool.
Oh,
What?
The Brazil
Oh my
one.
god.
Bro, I mean,
This is Brazil.
Best,
Exactly.
best Fast and Furious movie.
I already know what he's gonna say.
What is he?
Too Fast and Furious.
Hey,
yeah.
that's the right one.
That is
That's the right one.
I mean-
I know.
Too Fast, Too Furious,
Or Tokyo,
Tokyo
Drift.
Drift.
Okay,
exactly.
you.
Yeah, that one.
And then Fast 5 right after that.
What?
What about Matt?
Oh, Fast Five. With me?
Yeah. Which
Bro,
one do you think is
okay.
the best?
Oh, Too Fast and Furious is my favorite one. I feel like it's the best one. Fast Five, obviously a banger right there. I feel like Fast Five was like peak.
I think it was too.
I think that was peak for real because at the end of the day, it's like it was introducing a good side of like, you know, the legal side and a good side of just keeping it how it was about cars. And then after 6 and 7, it was just like, now y'all are getting to more like, you know, dramatic things like, oh, like supercars. Like, you know, I guess, you know, yeah, you can go that way. And like, you know, I don't know. Did you guys watch all of them, right?
Yeah, I watched all of them.
Okay, so what did y'all feel like? How did y'all feel about Paul Walker's last movie?
They should have ended it there.
They probably should have ended it there. I'm not gonna
Should
lie.
have
I mean, it's not his fault. I mean, it is a
Obviously.
good franchise.
Right.
It was able to build up to Hobbs and Shaw, which is also a really good
That
movie
was a
as well.
fire one. I love the Samoan.
The
like,
Rock is there.
Yeah.
Main star.
The Rock
too.
was there too. But I mean, I definitely feel like they should have ended it after Paul Walker died.
Yeah.
No offense to them, but it's just like now it seems like you're egging it on. And no offense to his brother either, because his brother also took up.
Right, he finished it. He finished that.
Yeah.
So in this next movie that's coming out, like, you know, the part 2
Of the X.
of the X, right? What do you think about that?
But
This should probably be the last one they make.
No, I hope it's the last one they make because
Because they just brought that one girl back. It was Han's girlfriend. They just brought her back
Yeah.
in. And I
Wonder
was like,
Woman.
okay, well, she's back.
Wonder who else can come back.
But I mean, it's not even about like racing anymore. Like how was the first, second,
bro.
Tokyo Drift.
it's like
4 and 5.
agency and like space and like
Bro, that space was wild, bro. When when they went up in the little rocket car, bro, I was losing it, bro. But I love how like they still bring in people from each Fast and Furious though, like at the end. You know what I mean?
But that's
I really
why
like
Fast
that.
5 was peak though, because everybody was already together.
Oh, so you agree Fast
Yeah.
5 was peak as well?
yeah, bro, come on,
Okay.
everybody was there.
All right, I'm just making sure.
Paul Walker, Vin Diesel,
The whole
everybody,
gang, bro.
Yeah,
Rock, Letty, the whole 9
the
yards.
whole all
Yeah,
of them
man.
were there.
It's amazing, bro. So then talk about cars right now. Well, I know you're a car type of guy, right? So let's just go ahead, man. What type of cars do you enjoy?
I do like a lot of JDM cars. Some American Muscle is also really good.
Oh,
I do like the BMW, the occasional BMW from time to time. If I had a favorite BMW, say a G80. If I
Oh,
if I can get my
really?
hands on one. If I can get my hands on one.
no M5?
No. No. I recently got to drive one. It was cool. That steering wheel was super stiff, but I do like it though. But if I really had to choose between those 3, I'm gonna still go JDM car.
Yeah.
Fair.
No offense. No
Okay,
offense.
Something
what
bad with
JDM
that. Something
though?
bad.
What JDM? Toyota Chaser, right-hand drive.
Oh, okay.
I'd get one of those. I mean, you don't see those a lot in America
hell
for
no.
real. And if I had one in Georgia, it'd be great. But I would just never take it to Metro Atlanta.
Oh, bro, you know how fat you would go inside and get some water, or like a drink.
I'd come back, all my rims are gone.
Everything is gone. The whole block is gone. You're like, I was gone for like 5 minutes. How did they do all that? Like, you know what I mean? It's just like that's just crazy. Like that's why I'm saying I would not go to Metro Atlanta for like. With any like type of, if I had my 370, I would not go there, bro.
No,
potholes, just everything in general. I would not. People there, fuck that.
I'll just take the back roads. You know what I'm saying,
bro? What? Dog, I mean, if it's raining too, shit. That rear wheel drive, come on,
launch it, bro.
So you said American Muscle, right? So what American Muscle? What kind of American Muscle you thinking about?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I think you already know what I'm about to say.
Go ahead.
I get a Mustang, I ain't gonna lie.
Oh,
yeah, I thought you were gonna say Hellcat or something.
No. I was either thinking you were talking about a 5.0,
yeah,
or an SS.
I get a 5.0. I mean, granted, there's a lot of crashes and stuff, but they just sound really, really aggressive.
Gas guzzlers.
I mean, most cars are gas guzzlers, and except for like a JDM car.
Exactly. So.
But I feel like the 5.0s are just really aggressive, and I like how they sound. You know what I'm saying? Like, like in the distance, you're like, okay, yeah, that's a Mustang. You just,
bro, we have a good amount of Mustangs. That people that come here with Mustangs, dog. I saw this one like girly girl. She just walked out and she had a whole Porsche. I was like, "There's no way you pulled up in a Porsche to school, dog. Like, what? Who in your right? Why would you?" I was like, "You know what? Whatever, dog. That's. I hope it's daddy's money, because if it isn't, bro, I'm trying to find out where she parked in a building.
Bro, at least park in the parking deck.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I know y'all remember last year with the gravel.
Oh,
the gravel
hell
parking lot.
Hey, I don't even want to say
you know
that.
what? No. Tell them your story. You can tell them your story
real quick, because I've probably said this way too many times on here. But the gravel lot, it was a rainy day, and yeah. Let's just say that when I went to class, I parked.
Right.
I came back. My car was over the bump, like the parking bump,
the little wooden
like the
stump. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's like stone or whatever it is.
Okay.
It was over it. And my car dipped in because it was like the gravel was wet. It dipped in. So I was like, how the fuck am I gonna get out? I tried like reversing. Ooh, the wheel spin couldn't let me go out. And then I asked people to help me push the car out. No one helped. I went to over there to help me out. Bro, what's going on? Was it really that?
No, bro. You know when Chilo, so look, you know when, I don't know if the camera caught it, but like, when
man.
you and your homie see something and then y'all look at each other to see if y'all both saw it, and then y'all did see it.
Bro, I miss it.
Yeah, you missed it. You were talking, but it was all right. It was funny as fuck.
Go back.
Go back to it. Go ahead.
It was stuck in there. You tried to reverse it.
Right.
Nothing was moving.
I asked people for help to push, because let's be real, I'm not the strongest guy. I went.
Not yet.
Thanks. So I went over there usually to help me out, and I asked, and bro, I had to pay for my help. I asked if like one of like the campus like cops can like help me out. Not even they could help me out. So I don't know what I did. I remember taking off my hoodie, and I opened the back door because I parked forward, and I tried pushing it out, and it was a miracle that car came out.
Bro, he juiced up for
I don't know, bro.
Bro, he was in that.
I remember screaming too. I was like, ah! And yeah, that's exactly how it happened. And the thing is, how the hell did my car go over the bump? That's my question, bro. I feel like I got hit or something.
God, bro.
Cause the trucks be having like those thingies to like plug things on.
Yeah.
Like trailers. I think some motherfucker like, so I feel like some guy just pushed it over the bump in neutral in park somehow. But I think it was a hit and run.
It's crazy.
Well, hold on. Y'all can keep talking.
All right, though, but like, I want to keep this 100, man. So, you talked about muscle cars.
Right.
Talked about your JDM. Mm-hmm. All right. Because at one point, I remember we were talking about 370s.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I remember that.
What you mean, oh, no, Chilo? So, like, come on, dog. Like, what happened, man?
Nah, it's still there. Don't get me wrong. Like
we're going to get matching 370s. Like,
of
what's
course,
up,
bro.
man?
It's
like,
still
blueberry,
there.
too?
Blueberry. You know.
I got blue and he got red, or, you know what I'm saying? Or we might
Everything
just
happen, you know what I'm saying?
You never know.
I mean, it's still up there in the cars. It's whatever car comes in right now. I just want to make sure I get what's affordable right now.
Okay. All right, bro. Okay, we always ask our people this that are into cars. Mm-hmm. What's your top What's your top 5 cars right now that you would pick? If you had no.
Honestly, your garage. Give me your
car garage.
4-car garage.
Man, I'm getting a Lamborghini Aventador SVJ.
Oh,
I get one of those.
Okay.
No offense to Porsche, I just don't want a Porsche. I feel like a Porsche is just strictly a show car.
Okay.
Get a Toyota Chaser, obviously, be number 2. I'd get a Acura RSX, but I would change it. It's because I know that's front wheel drive. I would change it to all wheel drive.
Okay.
I do that. Number 4, this would probably be like my daily. I'd probably get a Jeep. I'd keep my Jeep.
You keep the Jeep, bro?
I'd keep my Jeep.
Why is that?
I don't know. That's my first car that I've been driving.
Okay.
Hasn't done me any wrong for the most part.
Okay. All right.
It still works. AC still works. Stereo's good. Comfortable seats. You could always raise it. Jeeps can look really, really nice.
They can. Yeah. If you get to if you get to the point where you can modify it and it all looks really good, yeah, dude. If you have the money for it, hell yeah.
And then I don't know. My last one. Hey, that's pretty steep. I get a Toyota Mark IV.
Really?
Yeah, I'd get a Mark IV.
Oh, wow. Okay. Valid. I like that. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I was on Facebook Marketplace like yesterday when I was at work.
Always.
Well, obviously I finished doing some work anyways. The thing is, dude, I saw a Supra. I'm sorry. I think it was an 86. I think it was either an 86 or an actual Supra. And bro, that junk was 14 bands.
Whoa,
it had
whoa,
30.
whoa,
Yes, 14 bands. It had 32,000 miles on it.
Oh.
And I was like, bro, where is this right now? Bro, you know where it is?
Bro, it's probably like at Alaska, Rhode Island.
No. That junk is in it's in Atlanta. No, not in Atlanta. I'm sorry. It's in Georgia. It's like 2 hours away from here.
Bro.
Literally, I'm like, bro, if I had the money, bro, I would give me that, bro. I would get my card out. So I would go into debt for that. Like, you know what I mean? But not really, obviously. No.
What about
Skyline
though?
Huh?
What about Skyline?
Yeah, Skyline was $15,000. I'd buy it, but I don't think a Skyline's gonna be $15,000.
Bro.
No
question. If it
what?
was that
Taking a loan
price,
at the bank ASAP.
You said what, bro? I'm taking a loan. What's the loan for? It's personal reasons.
Personal business.
Yes. You know, and then nah, dude, but yeah, dude, I saw it was red and everything. It was so clean, bro. I was just like, why are they selling it though? I sent a message to the lady. I told him, listen, I'm interested in the car. I just have a few questions. Is that price the down payment? Or because, dude, this is a 2024, bro.
That's this year.
Sorry, 2022. It was 2022.
2 years ago.
It was a 2022 red. Everything was clean, pristine. That junk had like it didn't have an owner. It had one owner, I believe. Sorry,
One owner.
It had one owner. I'm just
Bro,
like,
that's
dude,
a bargain,
there's no way. I'm just like, dude, I actually want to know. It was some lady. And so I was just like, is there anything wrong with the car? Can I take it on a test drive? You know, can you set up a day? You know, we're gonna see if she responds back, man. I hope she does, because if so, y'all see me roll up in here with a fucking Supra, man. I don't want to hear nothing, man.
I think my project, because my friend who lives right behind me, I've known him for years.
Nice.
In his garage, there's a Mark III Supra in his garage. However,
what's wrong with it?
Wiring harness.
Oh fuck.
Engine and transmission.
It's all fucked, or it doesn't have anything.
All fucked.
But why? Like, you don't know.
Probably because it's just been sitting. And I was like, I told him, I was like, hey, if it turns over, I could probably just do something else with that. But he was like, nah, it doesn't work. It doesn't run. Engine. I was like, okay.
How much is he selling it?
He'd probably give me the car for relatively cheap, like a couple $100, just because like you can't
do anything.
do anything with it.
Okay. Because you know, that might be a really good project car. Because well, I think I told you this, but I'm gonna be doing auto technician at Gwinnett Tech.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so hopefully after those 2 years, bro, we can.
No, we could definitely get it in.
That could be a
I mean,
project car. You know, we could film it. We can, you know, do
like I said,
before and
send me
after.
the link. I'll be over there too.
Dude,
trying to learn.
say that, bro. That'd be amazing, man. We'd love to have you in that class
That's
too,
sick.
bro.
So
you, me, Darren.
What is his plan with that car? Is he just leaving it there?
It's
to
just
die,
sitting there
or-
because he's the reason I wanted a RSX, because his is a royal blue, silver rims. It's lowered, and it's a manual with a gray interior.
Nice.
And I thought it was real nice, dude. But I also remember like seeing a red car in his garage when I was younger. I was like, hey, what was that car in your garage? And he was like, oh yeah, the Supra. I was like,
Huh?
Supra. You're not driving it? And he was like, yeah, I just don't got the time to put money into it. And I mean, I get it. Engines, transmissions are not cheap to come by, especially wiring harness.
Fuck, dude.
What that means, it means rats are probably in that engine bay.
Yeah, they're biting.
Yeah, that's bad.
It's terrible. You need a whole new literal, like, all new wires, everything. You're gonna have to calculate, dude, the transmission, bro. Transmissions go for so much money. And plus the engine, bro, if there's something wrong, if there's a whole family in that engine, bro, you're gonna have to blow that motherfucker up.
I'm gonna end up having to get like a 10-band engine bay to make it sound nice.
To be honest, I was supposed to say, listen, if you got the money, man, when your photography, when your photography blows up and whatnot, and you start becoming a film director and whatnot, like, dude, if you have that money, man, just fuck it, dog.
I feel that.
You know it, bro. But sorry about that.
Good car selections.
Yeah, no, for real.
Good.
So those car selections, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was hoping to see a GTR in there or like something, but you know, it's okay. It's okay. I'll let that one slide. You know.
This guy.
No, so
I'm not mad for it.
No, what has been your like favorite shoot? Like, let's say car shoot.
My favorite car shoot?
Yeah, because he does a good amount of car photography too. If you guys don't know, check him out on Instagram. If you want to plug yourself right now, by all means.
Shoot, man. My Instagram is kt3.mp3, and the bio says KT Production. That stands for my first name and middle name, and then production part, because it's more than just photography.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? My favorite car shoot so far has definitely been my friend Dylan. I've known him for years too.
Dylan, my dog.
He got at first he had a Toyota Camry, and then that blew up, I think for the third time.
Okay.
I think. And then he got a Genesis Coupe. And I was like, okay, bet. And we went to this. It's down the street.
I told you about the Genesis.
Yeah,
Coupe,
you did.
I
You did.
I can't even remember the name of it, but it's down the street, but they blocked it off. But I was able to get to sit on top of the parking garage, get an overhead picture of his car.
Wait, I think I seen that one. Oh, wait, what color was it?
It was it's gray. Like his Genesis is gray.
Okay, I think I did see that. No. I actually really liked that one because like you said, the overhead view that you got that shit was so nice.
I had to climb like through bushes, climb up like a steep hill, and I'm sitting on top of like this little ledge. I was like scared. I was scared a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
Anything for the flip.
Anything for the.
Bro, what? And he did it, man. Shoot, you guys. If you guys need like anything, pictures taken, anything like that, bro, just let him know, man. Bro. Straight
Links down in the description,
of course.
Yeah. So cars, sports. Okay, quick question. Are you cuffed?
Yes.
What if you got an opportunity to do models?
Normally I've been doing my friends. Like I've reached out to Matt before, reached out to a bunch of friends. Have I done like female models? Not yet, but I do know some. But luckily she's not mad if I like, hey, like, do you care if, you know, I work with a female for pictures? There was one point, it was a really, really old ex. I took pictures of the girl who does airsoft because that's where I work right now.
Sick.
But she felt the way. She's like, you can't be taking pictures of girls. And I was like, there's no face.
Bro, it's airsoft.
She's literally wearing a mask. She has a plate carrier on. There's nothing
You're
sexual.
just mad. Like,
you're just mad. I'm taking
You're
pictures of
just
a female. But I have, like, I'm always down to shoot with models. Especially since I have my own brand coming up. I think it'd be okay to shoot with models and get it out there.
Yeah, man. Dude, like your clothing drop has been really cool, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't wait to get that hoodie. I'm not gonna
Yours is in
lie.
production. Yours is actually almost done.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. I can't wait to see it, man. But when it does come out, we're gonna have a whole photo shoot. You know, I'd be down for that. Listen, I don't know about you, man, but
I know you get one too, right?
Oh, hey, man. Hey.
No, that sounds good, bro. We'd love to, you know, show it off. You know what I mean? Because, yeah, like I told you, I don't know if I told you this, but I went to a dinner. It was my brother's girlfriend's birthday dinner, and so I seen this guy walk in. And he had a KT. I was like, what? He had one of your hoodies.
Oh yeah.
So then I was just like, you know Kai? I didn't know the dude's name, and I found out his name was Sergio. I was like, okay, cool. Shout out to Sergio. You know, he's Colombian, so that was even better. So I was just like, bro, you know Kai? He was like, yeah. He's like, who's Kai? I'm like, Kai. He's like, Kylie? I was like, and I was like, damn.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, man. Yeah, no, for real. I didn't mean to put your government out, but you feel me?
All good.
But what's it called? Yeah, dude. So he's like, yeah, bro, I grew up with him. I was like, bro, I've never heard anyone refer to him as, you know, his government. And he's just like, yeah, dude, like that's literally what I called him growing up, man. And so it was just normal.
Yeah, I think he's one of the only people who I don't mind if he says my government, just because he pronounced it right the first time I met him. So I was like, yeah, I don't care.
Fuck yeah, bro. That's great. And then I just seen him and his girl repping, and I was like, that's so tough, dog. Like, and I see him walk to the bathroom, and then I see the back of the shirt. Oh my God. the design was crazy, bro. It was so cool.
Collab with the last class soon.
Shoot, you never know, bro, man. That might be fire, but we got to create a design. But yeah, bro. No, I just love the brand. I love everything that you've created because I've seen it grow from nothing to something. So that's what I love seeing that, man.
That's good. Keep it up.
Consistency is key.
Like Matt says, the sky's the limit.
Literally, bro. That's it, man. Just go up, man. That's all you're going. There's no way down. Once you go down, you got to go up, right?
Exactly, bro.
So that's it. So we already talked about your favorite car shoot. So what about your favorite like sports shoot?
Probably everything I've done with Appalachia thus far.
Oh, really?
Going to, because my cousin goes over there. He's there starting cornerback.
Quarterback or cornerback?
Cornerback.
Ah, okay.
Defense. We love defense.
It's better. That's all.
I remember I reached out to him before. They had another coach, but he wouldn't let me be on the field. I was like, okay. That's cool. I understand.
Again?
Oh, man. But moving along, new coach, he let me come out there for their media day. I grabbed him and his two friends that are also seniors.
Right.
Got to promote Appalachia, and it was a fun experience. And then they allowed me to come out there for every other Friday night. Don't got to pay for no ticket, no nothing.
Oof, nice.
Hell yeah.
But I will say, for those who want to get into sports photography, please get a pass because there's certain games. I think it was one game I had to go to Mountain View versus Collins Hill. I went over there.
I did, yeah. I did see that.
And they were like, "Who are you here with?" I'm like, "I'm here with Mountain View." They were like, "Yeah, you got a pass."
Where was it at?
It was at Collins Hill.
Yep. Have you guys seen the Destroying video, the Holco game?
Oh, yeah.
Destroying literally didn't get on the field. And he, bro, come on. You remember that?
Yeah, I actually did, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. He came to us. G-Force Live was there, and he got a picture with him and everything. Yeah, it was.
But that was at the student section.
That was in student section, but like when they tried to get on the field, the principal didn't let him, or like
no,
the game.
It was like the sports like director,
sports administrator or something like that.
Yeah,
sports director.
some lady.
She was like, "You can't get on the field." No. I'm like, bro, you don't understand, bro. It's influencers. It brings people. It brings the hype. You gotta understand. Like it's gonna be more. It's gonna be better for your school. You don't understand.
Genuinely didn't understand that one of the best players in the nation was playing for her school.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
That's pretty bad. That's pretty
dog.
bad.
What? You don't know. And then like now, you know what I mean? Like my boy Travis is going crazy. You know what I mean? I hope he gets that Heisman, bro. I hope he's first round pick for sure, bro.
It's him and it's between him and Ashton Jenton. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
And I really like him because he's a running back because that's the position I played.
Yeah, bro. He was
but it is crazy.
Nah,
I've had a freaking family come out of there too.
Who else is playing double-sided, bro?
That's true. But I feel like this is no offense to him, but I feel like when he gets to the league, he's gonna have to pick one.
Okay,
he does
because that's gonna put a lot of strain on his body.
That too. I feel like that first year though, I feel like he might try and play both, but after that first year, he's gonna be like, all right, look, I did it, but now I'm gonna focus on one.
I feel like they're gonna make him pick.
Oh, okay.
I feel like he just needs to choose one he has more fun with and one that won't damage his body as much.
Right.
I hope he picks defense though.
Yeah.
Really? I'm trying to see all these picks, man. I'm trying to see this man get so many picks.
The highlight reel and the credit of a cornerback is ridiculous.
Have you ever wanted to like take pictures and like videos of his content and whatnot?
I have. I'm not gonna lie. I wish I could. But I think it's just about who you know.
Right.
It's not necessarily. It is what you know. Don't get me wrong, because pictures can either come out really, really good or really, really bad.
Yeah.
But
shutter speed, all that.
Depending on who you want to like take pictures of, like Destroying and like Travis Hunter. It all depends on who you know and getting in there. I mean, I remember this is probably like my worst shoot ever, and it was like relatively recent. I went to Central because that's the high school I graduated from. Yeah. I took pictures for their media day. I was with their photographer, who's not even their photographer anymore. But I walked in there. I got there an hour early. I'm sitting there taking pictures on their field. They see me, interacting with the players, the coaches, all that. I even walk in their locker room and weight room, record them walking out, and I'm backing up, and then for this guy to like block me off. And I'm like, what's going on? He's like, who you here with? I'm like, Central, literally the school you're here for? Like, you work here. And he was like, yeah, but like who you work for? I'm like, I'm by myself. I'm freelance. But I'm with your photographer. And he was like, yeah, but we can't let you in. I don't see a pass on you, we only let, people that we've hired, Sports Center or X, Y, and Z. I'm like, Sports Center?
Bro, y'all not like that, bro. Chill out, bro. Sports Center, get the out of here, bro. Y'all not like that yet. Come on, bro.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's better. I like their team now. But, I mean, you ain't got to do me like that. Especially since when I told him, I was like, I'm not here to argue with you. Like, I've been here. You've seen me here. I went to school here. But you don't have to, like, make it some big thing. And he tried to get in my face about it. And I was like, okay, look, I'll just leave.
Right.
And then I just went around the school, up the stairs, got my car and left. And I was like, I'm not going to come back here.
Right. Unless they invite you. But even if that.
Even then, I don't even think I'd even want to go back. It's just, it's not even like, it just left a bad taste in my mouth. Especially since, like, I dedicated 4 years of my life here, did my education here, took the time out of my day to leave work to come take pictures for you guys.
It's like paying back.
Exactly.
And they're being like ungrateful for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
But I'm grateful for all the seniors that are there right now. They've made it really welcoming for me, especially going back to that school. But I wouldn't go back after this year.
So you said you went there, right? So you went there for 4 years and whatnot. Like, how was that?
Central was.
I know you played. I know you played football. So
it was something. I definitely wish I went to Collins Hill because that's where my cousins went.
Yeah. Who are your cousins? Who are your cousins again?
Tamon and Tamari Fox.
Yeah, those fucking dogs. Okay, in the fucking weight room, y'all. Listen, I'm still not scared to this day, but every single time I think about that memory, bro, I was over here not deadlifting. I was power cleaning like maybe like 45. So mind you, I was a freshman, so I'm over here like. Don't really know what I'm doing. So I'm over here trying it, and then, dude, I just see these guys walking with suits and everything. I'm like, who invited the NFL players, bro? Like, who the fuck are these big-ass dudes, bro? Because back, like, that then was, like, when they were actually, like, big dogs, bro. Yeah. But now it's just, like, I feel like, I don't know what we've been eating, but some people just, like the body mass, like, the body size of, like, most linemen and stuff like that has been going down. I don't know what it is, but
because I feel like they're not really going for, like, big in power. They're going for, like, more, like, smaller and elusive for some teams, not all teams.
Right. But anyway, so then I just see them, bro, and they're just this. I think it was Tamari. Tamari looked at me, and I was like, "Oh, dude, I'm fucked." I was just like, "God damn."
Yeah.
He's like, "What you doing with that baby ass weight?" I'm like,
"Damn,
bro, I'm a freshman, bro. You see these arms, bro? They don't got muscle, bro. You see, like, this is the only thing probably strong with my legs, bro." And this is like when I was first starting to get into lifting because of school and whatnot, and bro got on my ass, bro. Like, he did, bro. This man kept trying to, like, bro, push more weight. What the fuck is this? I'm like, dude, like, I can't even lift this, bro. What is wrong with you?
Physically can't.
Literally. But then, like, bro, ever since, he just kept, every time, like, I see him, like, at school, he just walked past, just straight up, just eye me down the whole time. I'm like, bro, you got a, like, what, bro, what's wrong with you, dog? Like, I just work here, dog. Like, what's going on, man? But yeah, nah, like, had a weird ass, you know what I mean? That was crazy. Yeah. And then who's your other cousin again?
Tamon Tamari, that's his older brother, and then my mutual friend who I call my cousin, his name is Dion Crawford. He plays at Buffalo now. He graduated with Travis, I believe.
Yeah. We all graduated together.
Dion is he is class of 2023. That's one under us.
Yeah.
He used to live in our neighborhood.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. Wow.
He has a, well, I don't know if he's still with him, but he has this. I'm not even gonna mention it, but he has a stepbrother called Lil.
I never met his stepbrother. I've just met his dad, who owns a barbershop.
Yeah,
that's how me and him met originally.
Just cutting hair.
Yeah, just cutting hair. Been cool with him. I mean, and I remember getting him in the gym with me and my dad for the first time. I got super hyped when he benched 225 for the first time.
Bro,
and I ran through the gym. I was like, "Oh, let's go,
let's go!"
But I'm more than happy to know him. I know he's doing great things at Buffalo.
That's good.
I just wish him the best of luck.
Hell yeah, bro.
That's what it is, bro. There's this one jerk called Carlos, and we were on the bus, and I remember Dion was on the bus too. And Carlos was that one guy that always wanted to pick up a fight, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
He fucking around found out.
That's let's just say he did.
So, like, how did it go down? Like, what?
That was funny. That was funny as fuck.
Bro, what? He just call him out or something? Like,
no,
what?
he's just like, Bro, I remember, all I remember is that I was on in the seat where, like, right in between them. I hated it. But Carlos went for the uppercut, and Dion was holding his lip the whole time. And then, yeah, let's just say some ass kicking happened after that.
Nice, dog. Sounds amazing.
It needed. I remember the bus driver was going nuts, bro.
Oh shit! You got knocked the fuck out. You just. Oh my gosh, that's funny though. But man,
What you wanna?
What?
Okay, what you wanna do with the photography? How far do you want to get with that?
I do. Eventually, I want to make my own like business and stuff out of it, like I do now. But like my own building for like people that like want to get into it. They're fresh into it.
Oh, okay.
Give them like a welcoming place to come in and learn. You know what I'm saying? Like not necessarily like a school, because I will let you do your own work and you make your own money and stuff like that. But my job to you is to teach you the basics, because all of photography is just being your own creative mind.
Right.
I mean, I can teach you shutter speed, ISO, video quality, X, Y, and Z, but I can't teach you to see through your eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't teach them to apply it like to their own perspective in a sense.
Because what I see, what I like, is completely different than what you may see or what you may like. So, but I just want to eventually make that a building and then get it like a law firm in a way,
Right.
And just get it for people who are already into it, people who want to start into it. Give them the basic rundown of it.
Sounds great, bro.
Nice.
I actually hope that follows through and it goes very well for
Sounds
you.
like a great idea too.
I sure hope so.
Honestly.
You know it, man. That's amazing. So, what makes you stand out in photography, bro?
I feel like what makes me stand out is my editing style. I mean, everyone has their own editing style, but when it comes to mine, I particularly like doing black and white, but with some subjects still having their color in it. Like if you go through my post or my page, through my one Appalachia photo with the rock in it, had to put that out there. There's one player, he's black and white, but his cleats are pink. So you see that it's still there. Like the color is there. But also I feel like what stands out as me as a photographer is like during the shoots, I try to make you feel as comfortable as possible. You know, I may come off as like serious and like, okay, let's get the job done at the end of the day. But it's all about your comfortability, especially when working with like models and athletes and stuff like that. The last thing you want to do is make them uncomfortable, because then they'll never want to work with you again. That's probably like the hard part, but it's really easy. If you're easy to talk to, you have a game plan going in, it's super easy.
So, what was your game plan going into it?
Since I already knew most of the players, I pretty much dapped them up, but this was after the whole school shooting incident. So I was really happy to see them. I gave them all a hug. I was happy to see them. Gave all the coaches a hug. Because like I said, this is my cousin's school. Like I was worried. Because I was
100%.
I heard about it. I was on vacation in the middle of Mexico, drinking a margarita.
You're like, wait a minute.
Yeah, like 3 margaritas in. I'm like, wait a minute, school shooting.
What?
Jordan.
Where? My cousin goes there. That's crazy. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I threw the margarita. I ran into my room thing, but I'm on the 11th floor and I'm on like the main deck.
Oh, so you ran.
Yeah, I ran up like 8 flights of stairs.
So what did you do? You called him immediately?
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
and he answered. He said, I'm okay. We're all good. Unfortunately, one of the coaches lost their life protecting students. You know, he went out a hero. I just wish. And I give him nothing but respect. And I hope his family's okay.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, for real. Like that's so sad. It's such a sad thing that happened, and just nowadays I just don't know, bro. It's like, did you see what happened though? He didn't get charged.
Yeah, he didn't get charged. Like, and that's a big thing, you know.
Yeah.
And because like, dude, like my cousin's life was in danger. A lot of other people's children were in danger. Like people lost their life out there. It's big. And like what I've heard was that when they called, like his mom had to call the school, because him and his mom got a divorce, like the dad and mom.
Okay.
And the mom called the school, was like, hey, you need to get him ASAP, like right now, because apparently he sent off like 2 texts, one to his mom, one to his dad. It was like, I want you to know this isn't your fault. And the mom was like, you need to get him right now. Like this is like not a joke. And the dad, he grabbed a beer, got on the couch, turned on the TV, and watched everything transpire.
There's no way.
That's just what I've heard.
Are you serious? Wow.
Which is pretty big. Like, I don't
That's
know
why
if
he got charged.
I don't know if the kid pleaded like, "Oh, I'm insane" or something like that. But
Mental,
like,
yeah.
you can't. Like, that's not something you can. That's really bad.
And they gave it to him as a Christmas gift. Like I was like, bro, what?
I get you wanting to protect yourself and stuff like that, but like,
You're not, you're not old enough to like, you know,
but you're not old enough to
at all.
And I get like if you're hunting and stuff and using your dad's equipment, that's more than I get it. But like your own personal at 15, like my son won't even get one till he's like
Old enough to.
Exactly.
Bro, that's ridiculous, bro.
Bro, like that's just
What
crazy.
the hell?
Yeah,
I know,
it's
man.
insane.
That's very irresponsible.
That's why he's going to jail. But anyways, so going back to this, I know the photography. You know, sometimes it takes some money to invest into it. So what are you doing for money now?
I mean, right now, like I work 2 jobs and stuff like that.
Ooh, okay.
And he goes to school.
And I go to school. It's a lot, but I mean, it's more so how I think about things is I rather work hard now so I can party hard later. That's just my advice for
That's
anything.
always the one.
But
We talked about that.
I mean, there are some shoots I get paid for, but there's a lot of shoots you don't get paid for. Because, I mean, when I first started, I did like probably make like $15, $20 a shoot, if that, which is still good for starting off. But it's more so getting your name out there,
100%.
building connections. Like, oh, I can trust him.
Yeah.
And it's like, I paid you this much, but I know your quality is X amount.
Right.
But still going back to like, I worked 2 jobs, got my clothing brand out there, photography. It is definitely a mental thing. It's a mental strain, especially from our conversation back in March when I was really at a really low point.
Yeah, man. I'm glad you let me know.
Yeah, it was bad. I mean, but do I regret anything that I've done thus far? Absolutely not. This is for me to grow. This is for my future kids and to like, and my wife, hopefully.
100%.
And I want to be financially stable, so I never have to do this again. To
I
like
got you.
work 2 jobs and then barely be home.
Go through that.
Yeah.
Is it what advice would you give to people going through like mental struggles right now?
That let the pieces fall where they may. I know it seems hard, but this is a game of chess. This isn't checkers. You can't force your way through this. You got to put the pieces where they're supposed to go to win this game. And trust me, like I know it's like super hard, like especially if it's like your parents on top of you. Because man, I mean, think about it. I have to go home to a. This is a little emotional, but I have to go home to a dad who doesn't want me as his kid because I'm not. I mean, yes, I'm super athletic, but I'm not playing football right now. I'm doing photography. I take pictures, so that's not something that he wants. But you can get through it. I promise you. You can make money every day, no matter what you do. So as long as you have a good heart and a good head on your shoulders, you'll be just fine. No matter how hard or how dark it may seem, all glory to God, you'll be okay. I promise.
No, I feel like that's really good, and it's just having someone to talk to as well.
It is
It's
like I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. Like that time, probably in March, I was sitting there in my car. I was thinking, do I really want to go to class? Like there was times I missed art class because I couldn't do it. Mentally, it just wasn't there.
Where the fuck you at, bro? What's going on, man? What's going on? Where you at?
And I was like hurting my success because of how I felt.
Damn.
Not saying you can't feel a way about what you're going through, but it definitely hurt. Like, and I was sitting there for about a month eating nothing but straight chips and Powerade from my job.
Yeah.
Because I felt like I wasn't good enough to be like buying meals because of how my parents felt or how I feel like I disappointed my parents. So,
Wow.
and any advice for people who like feel like they can't talk to your parents, talk to them as people, not your parents. You got to treat them as such. Yes, they are your parents. Yes, they brought you into this life. Yes, you're under their roof, X, Y, and Z. But to build a relationship with them, you can't go in thinking, oh, I got to talk to my dad like my dad. Talk to your dad as a person. Talk to your mom as a person. That's my greatest advice I could give you guys.
Wow. Well put, man. That's well said, man. Dude, so
That was powerful, bro.
that was, man.
That was powerful, bro.
Shit, dog. Yeah, that's gonna be a clip right there. I remember knowing, man. That's about to be going crazy.
Shit, bro.
So considering that,
Respect, though.
Oh,
Respect,
almost
'cause Bro made it.
my man,
Bro made it up here.
Damn. So I do want to know. I know we already talked about this probably, but you and me. But I don't think the viewers do. So what do you want to do in life?
What I do in life?
Yeah,
Shoot. Man, there's a lot of things I want to do in life. But before I settle down and I'm in my nice cabin-sized house.
Like your goal in
my
life.
goal to be financially stable.
Yeah.
Financially stable and very happy.
That one right there.
I definitely feel like, you want to have a family. I want to have a wife. I want to have kids, X, Y, and Z. But I want to be financially stable so I can retire my wife so she doesn't have to work. And my kids never have to worry about not getting a meal or dang, I may not have no clothes for the rest of the week because I went through all my clothes. I want them to be safe, but I would still want them to learn without a doubt, because there are some things you have to learn throughout life, and I'm not going to spoil you.
Right.
Yeah.
But I will definitely make sure you are well, and my kids' kids will be well, because I mean, we all work hard. I'd rather do this now, and break generational curses as well.
Let's say you want to create that generational wealth.
Exactly. That's what I want to do.
I love to hear that, man.
That's a good idea. I think everybody should get on that.
Most definitely, man. That's one thing that it's just a lot of people they take for granted. They take the things that are normal to some people, but not normal to a lot of people. You know what I mean? Like when it comes to like family and whatnot, it's just like, dude, you gotta understand, like some people don't have what you have right now. Like, bro, you're taking it for granted. And like you were saying, some people may not have clothes, some people may not have food for the next day or whatever, but it's just like you do. So what are you gonna do with that? Like, how are you gonna honor your parents and like the sacrifices they made for you to get to the point where you at and even higher? So you can be like, y'all raised me right, so look, this is what I'm about to do for y'all. And then just show off, man.
Exactly.
Because the people that just waste their lives on just drugs, parties, all that shit, I'm like, what are you doing, bro? Like, get your life together, bro. Come on. Like, I need y'all to go up. You know, y'all are down right now. Get the fuck up and go, bro. Start working. Do something. Do your passion, bro. So your passion is photography, correct?
It is.
Okay. No, I'm just making sure. No, I'm just making sure.
It is.
Because he does have a lot of passions. I will say that.
Yeah.
But yeah. So how are you gonna reach your goal, dog?
I just got to keep working hard, but I also have to, like, this is my personal issue. I don't like reaching out to a lot of people.
Yeah,
which is what
I know.
Oh, there. Yeah. I just have to reach out to a lot more people, be more open-minded of who I'm working with. You know, it's not just about like working with friends and stuff like that. Even that's great because it gets your brand out there and gets like who you are as a person out there. But like I said, it's not about like what you know in this perfection. It's who you know. Like I said, I talked to one of the Rocks production team when they were out there. I had no idea they were out there.
Oh wow!
Really? It was like that. They were like invisible.
No, not even that. It's like they blended in so well.
Oh shit!
But I was like, they were wearing all Project Rock stuff, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot the Rock is coming today. So I was like, maybe they just bought merch. But no, I mean, like the best advice she told me, she was like, just keep working your perfections. Never afraid to ask questions.
Yeah.
Always reach out. Even if there's gonna be a lot of no's, but the yeses will definitely get you up there.
To change the game.
And I mean, like, I just met this guy at the game. Well, his name was Malachi. He went to my school as well. He played in the NFL. He's one of their ambassadors for Lululemon. That's gonna be opening up in the mall soon. Yeah. And I got to take pictures of him. So that's another opportunity for me to kind of grow out there.
Get your name out there, bro. You play NFL players, you never know, bro. And they might have some people that you want pictures taken and stuff like that.
Exactly.
You never know, bro. Well, you know damn well we're gonna get some pictures taken though, for sure.
Oh, I know that.
Come on,
I know that.
For sure, man. But is there anything like you want to talk about to give everyone the advice to like just keep pushing and just keep going?
I think even though it is like a mental thing, physically don't be afraid to go over your limits. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't overdo it, obviously. Like, even when going to working out. Like, if you know you can't lift 225, please don't try to lift 225 if you know you can't do it. Know your limits, but also don't be afraid to exceed those limits from time to time. Going back to the mental thing, just, I don't know, give all glory to God, man. Like, recently I just got baptized, so I feel good about that.
Congrats, man.
Took me a while. I'm not gonna lie, my friends tried to get me on it for a while. But his greatest advice to me was showing up is always the win. It may not just be like talking, because my parents weren't there when I got baptized, but his mom was. And that was probably one of the greatest things I've ever felt. And I was in debt too. So, and once I got baptized, my debt was cleared. Like, I was able to pay everything off through persevering, knowing your needs and wants, you know, like, because I'm part of this anime stuff, you know, I showed you before, Bystanders. Oh, yeah. And they just recently dropped their Halloween thing, sweatpants, $60. Hey, I just got paid. I can get that. You know what I'm saying? I could look good in that. But I'm like, wait a minute, $60. That's like 2 things of gas right there.
Yeah, exactly. That's gas things right there.
That's food. That's other stuff I could use. You know what I'm saying? Just knowing needs and wants, and that's really it, man. I mean. And just knowing that, like, you can get through it. No matter how hard it may seem, no matter how dark it is, no matter, like, who's in your corner, somebody will always be there for you.
For sure.
You know? And also talking through it. Because I mean, no, like I told you, if I didn't talk to you, I probably would not be here right now.
Right.
Because going back to that, like I did try to take my life then because it was really bad.
Yo.
But I mean, talking with you helped me clear my mind. I know there's some things you don't want to talk about because growing up as we are guys, we're not supposed to be super emotional. We're not supposed to be.
It's not normalized.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
it is normalized to not show emotion and just
And
hide all of it.
we don't want to seem weak, but being weak is also being strong because I mean, if you're an emotional guy, that's okay.
Yeah.
Like you don't just have to be physically strong or mentally strong.
Yeah.
But let the pieces fall where they may, like I said before.
Right.
No matter how hard it is. You'll build your empire, I promise. Even if it is on sticks and stones.
Wow.
Oh my
bro.
God.
Honestly, man. Honestly.
Gosh, shit, bro. Respect to that, man. Like I said before, like you've changed a lot, bro, and it's amazing. I love seeing like the growth.
That's good.
And
I appreciate
like,
it,
dude,
man.
it's just like I can't congratulate you on that. Man. I'm so happy for you.
I appreciate it, man. For real. It literally means a lot. Even coming from you, because like I said, it feels like I've known you for like years upon years. Even though I only met you like, what, 2 years ago now?
Yeah,
3?
2 years.
It's definitely been one of like the best and game changers of my life.
Yeah.
Honestly.
No, I appreciate
Nice.
that. I'm here, no, for real, bro. It's just like ever since we met, it was just like I know you. Like it's like we were supposed to meet. You know what I mean? It's just like one of those feelings. It's like I don't know how we met, but I'm glad we met. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Do you remember how we met?
In the gym. Right in the
Where else?
Right.
I think it was deadlifting, that punching bag area.
Yeah.
I know I said something that we gravitated towards Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah, it was your tattoo.
And then my tattoo. And then it was on TikTok, and your other guy was there.
Lucas.
Yeah, I haven't seen him. Hope he's doing good too.
He's at Georgia Tech.
Shout out to Lucas. Georgia Tech is
Engineering,
not
bro.
easy.
He's a dog, bro. Smart as fuck, dude. Right.
But shoot, man. Yeah, and then we just clicked from there. I mean,
man.
there was times where I kind of ghosted because of life and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't regret not having you as a friend and a brother in arms, obviously.
I can say the same. I can say the same, man. Because I'll be real, 2024 for me hasn't been the best year.
A lot of people can agree with that, man.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, and Treyway, Matthew has been there in the thick and thin, bro.
Yeah, man.
He's
But listen, man.
co-hosting here.
Of course, bro. I'm always here, man. It's just a call away, just a text away. But you know what I mean? It's been fun, bro. We've like appreciated you being on here so much, man. It's been fucking
I appreciate the opportunity
bro.
to be out here, man. It means a lot.
No,
I was waiting. I was like, man, one day, he'll have to hit me back up eventually about it. But yeah.
I'm like, I guess someone else hit you. But nah, bro, like, it's been a ton of fun, bro. Like, I'm glad you finally got on here. We got Logan on here. I've been wanting to get you on here, but you're busy, man. You know what I mean? Like everyone is. So I understand that, but we appreciate you being on here. You know what I mean? It's been fun, bro. Like, is there anything else you want to say to the fans? And the viewers,
To the fans,
the viewers, all of them.
what I'd say is give all glory to God. You don't have to get baptized, but definitely talk to him. You know, it's not about just reading the Bible. It's just talking to him, And don't think that, hang on, I wrote this down. Give me a second. Let me open it.
Okay,
I wrote
go
this
ahead.
down. Last time I went to church, which was this past Sunday. Where is it? Trust that God's delay is not God's denial.
Interesting.
Okay? That's probably one of my biggest things. Like, he may not answer you right now because you don't need it right now. Like you're offering, I want a new car, or I want more money, or I just want better people in my life. He'll give you tests to see if you're ready for it. And if you're not, you just won't get it yet till you're ready. So if you're going through stuff and you want it to get better, you're just not ready yet. But it's okay.
Right.
Give all glory to God. God will love you unconditionally. And
Your time will come.
exactly, your time will
Your
come.
time will
man.
come.
Other than that, man, like I said it before, it's been fun having
a good
you.
one.
You know what I mean? 100%. If you guys are on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends. If you guys are on Spotify, make sure to give it a 5-star rating and download, okay? It's been Matt,
It's been chillo.
Kai.
and we'll see you guys next time. All right? Peace out.
Peace.
Bye.